The Idotic Podcast.
Hello.
What the fuck Hello, welcome back to the Idotic Podcast, a podcast made by Idots for Idots. This is episode 75, and Theo, I've heard a little thing. I heard something fall into the dumpster. So I think we should, just rummage and figure out what fell in there. Holy shit! It's a new guest.
Hello.
Welcome to the podcast, Abster.
Never fucking call me that again.
Quite the entrance.
Until
Usually,
you get a better nickname for the
just-
podcast. That's
like
it.
our guests just come.
Absolutely not. My dad
Alright.
calls me that.
Well, figure out a better name. We got the Frog Man, no, the mic guy. We got the Music Man. We got Mr. Bush.
Call me the fucks you guy.
No, because that's from TikTok.
The way I fuck up your life.
Now that's true. Anyway, and in this special episode, we have Abby answering the very special podcast questions. And in the end, the truest question she'll have to answer is, why is she dating me? Are you excited?
Oh yeah, we didn't write that
No.
one down.
That's the spirit.
Do you know how many questions there are?
No, he told me nothing.
I told you Jimmy's answers.
I don't remember that.
You also didn't get the questions to Jimmy's answers, so it was just a bunch of gibberish. Here, you can look at Jimmy's answers. Do you like his answers? Hey, that's not for the questions. That's for the guest notes. I'll make one now.
Oh, there's a guest notes. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, there's never really been one until I just made one for Jimmy on the 12th, but there's one for Arctic from 2022 where it just said he hates us. Alright, we have timecodes in the description.
God.
So you can jump around the news all you want, to your heart's desire. You can listen to this episode all
You
out
can
of
jump
order.
to Abby.
You can jump Abby.
Yeah, you can jump Abby. She won't defend herself.
So yeah, you can jump around all you want, but I'll do a little recap of the news.
Jump around, jump up, and get down.
And then jump Abby. I didn't know we had a musical episode in the cards. The Porncast was known territory, the musical episode. I don't know what to expect anymore.
Well, you should have expected it whenever I tried to get Abby to sing a Yo Gabba Gabba.
That's true. But that's to come.
That's true.
But we have the Harley Quinn trailer, some Clayface movie news, Untitled DC film, Dynamic Duo release date, some Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League stuff. The Game Awards has happened, so we have a bunch of releases about that, and some of the, wins. So yeah, there's all the Game Awards winning stuff, and just anything that was released. So that'll all be here. There's some Sonic news, Pokemon Aardman news, Warhammer 40k news, Sesame Street news, The Day the Earth Blew Up news, Tom and Jerry news, Barbecue news, Narnia news.
That's what I want to hear. I don't really give a shit, but cool.
One Punch Man news. Novocaine trailer.
Okay.
Prison Break reboot. Tangled remake. News.
Tangled.
Yep. The Beatles biopic news.
Alright then. I'm honestly surprised it took as long as it did.
Yeah. Some Ryan Reynolds movie news. It's got two separate things about it. Two separate bits. Tom Holland owned production company. Godzilla in the Marvel Universe. What If news. Some Avengers Doomsday castings and rumored castings. Captain America original film. Then the new Captain America movie had a little teaser, and Harrison Ford talks about playing Red Hulk. Ryan Reynolds talks about playing Deadpool going on. Denzel Washington on Black Panther 3. Big bunch of just talking about how Sony fucked it with its Spum universe. And some Beyond the Spider-Verse news. Rada the Hutt has been casted in Mandalorian Grogu, and Johnny Coyne will reprise his role in the movie, and Robert Timothy on how he would get into character as Neil for Skeleton Crew.
Not Robert.
That's all the news, and then yeah, you can also just jump to Abby.
That is all the news.
That's it. It's the end of the episode. We're done. It's 5 in the morning.
Oh. Okay.
That's all. We're not delving into the
All right.
specifics of our thoughts on these things.
Yeah.
No, you persuaded me, Theo.
Damn it! Here, I thought I could go to the bathroom again.
Oh, okay. Alright. So, Zoe Saldana wants more award shows to recognize motion capture performances. Every movement has been performed either by an actor or stunt actor, and hope that one day it is able to be recognized, because it is just a shame to overlook the sacrifices and the work put into these films, which is true. I feel like a lot of like that and like CGI and stuff, it's just gone under the radar when it comes to like award ceremonies and stuff. It's like, you gotta acknowledge the things that make something beautiful, or things that wouldn't work without them. And a lot of the film industry nowadays needs a lot of motion capture and CGI. And I think that, yeah, it's definitely important to like recognize all of that. Which it's also important to recognize James Earl Jones, which is what Mufasa the Lion King will be doing. It begins with a tribute to him. It just felt like we had lost a patriarch. We had all lost this man who meant so much. It felt like there was no way you could sit in this movie and not honor him in some way, says Barry Jenkins. Which, yeah, I still cannot believe he has passed away. The last part of the original Darth Vader. But, moving on to some DC news, we got a nice Harley Quinn trailer and poster, which the poster is very Alice in Wonderland coded, and it's odd to see.
Yeah, they're gonna be tripping out again.
But they're headed to Metropolis. It's nice to see that the effects of Kite Man still remains, and that Bane still has Alice. Brainiac will seemingly be the main villain, which is odd, but interesting. And Red X is in the show. It's nice to see Red X. I like Red X. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I love Bane as well, because he just goes, "I will not be taken down by AI." That's great. I love Bane.
Bane show, Bane show, Bane show.
I'm surprised he didn't get one.
I know.
Like, Kite Man got one, and Bane didn't. Speaking of, Harley Quinn and Alan Tudyk being Clayface and Joker, but Clayface is going to be releasing on September 11th, 2026 in theaters. It's going to be written by Mike Flanagan and produced by Matt Reeves. Alan Tudyk is reprising the role, which I reported on last week, but I just, figured I'd toss it back in here for here. It's described as a horror tragedy with the character not painted as a villain. The budget will be around $40 million. Mike Flanagan loves the Clayface episodes in Batman the Animated Series. Filming begins next year. Yeah, in one of the little press trailer things for Creature Commandos, he did talk about it, and he kind of was like, I get to play the same character in two different ways, and I get to and then he did a little thing. Because also Clayface, I think, is going to be in Creature Commandos, next episode, or one of the next few episodes. I think. I believe so. I will look it up on my little machine real quick. But as I do that, I will also say that there's going to be an Untitled DC film releasing May 29th, 2026, which is just about a month before Supergirl. So, hey, that's pretty cool. And the last little bit of DC
I just
news.
remembered that we're not even in 2025 yet, so that's a while from now. God damn it.
Not a while, just about like a year and a half. But yeah, Dynamic Duo will release on June 30th, 2028 in theaters. Oh, I'm stupid. Superman poster. I don't know how that wasn't in my fucking shit.
Where is the Superman poster?
I didn't send it because it wasn't in the list.
Oh, okay.
I just remember, because I was about to say, because the trailer is coming out Thursday, and I don't know fully if I'll have time to upload it Wednesday because I haven't the past 2 weeks. So, the poster's nice. It's very like just the original Superman movie, like.
Oh yeah.
And it's subbed with Look Up. It's cool. I like it. Depending on when this episode actually gets published, the reason there's no Superman trailer is because we're recording this Tuesday morning, the 17th / Monday night. So that's
We're
why.
gonna get a trailer. Yay.
But yeah, Clayface will be in Creature Commandos, voiced by Alan Tudyk. He's confirmed to be a major villain in the show. Ooh. Described as a homicidal maniac in this iteration. And yeah, he looks very much more like normal Clayface, like lanky, big, just kind of monster. Instead of like a weird turd man.
Uh-huh.
That's what he looks like in Harley Quinn.
Like a turd man.
He looks like a turd man in Harley Quinn. I love him in Harley Quinn, but like he looks like a turd man. I do like Alan Tudyk. I'm happy he's like getting roles and stuff. Like he's great as Clayface in Harley Quinn. He's great as Dr. Phosphorus in Creature Commandos. He's great as...
He was great
the bad
in those
guy
episodes. Yeah, I was about to bring that up, yeah.
Mr. Negative? Dr. Negative? No, it's not negative.
That was like nobody.
No, but it is nobody. He's great in everything, I think, that I've seen him in. Yeah, Mr. Nobody. I knew there was a Mr. in there. But yeah, so no Superman trailer talk this week. Next week, though, for sure. But you know what DC trailer we can talk about? Deathstroke's coming to Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League. I watched it, and it just felt like it was one of those Injustice character endings.
Oh.
We're complaining that, like, AI fucking world thing.
Yeah.
Especially since it's Brainiac-focused with this game. It just literally felt like that.
Really?
Yeah, Brainiac's the main bad guy of Suicide Squad. So then it was just Deathstroke being like, okay, well, they're hiring me to kill Brainiac. And I thought, get the job done. So I went multiverse to or universe to universe.
But then I ended up sucking a whole lot of dick.
Yep. I thought you didn't watch it. But Rocksteady will be ending support for the game in January, which makes sense. I'm surprised I'm surprised they even went through the whole year. Also, the fact that Suicide Squad came out this year is crazy.
Oh.
Yeah. They'll go a whole 11 months of support for the game. Cyberpunk does have a surprise update, 2.2. It's released.
What a punk. A cyberpunk.
Ew. What the? Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. The thing is, I do also want to play Suicide Squad, but like right now it has a 17 gigabyte update. I can't be bothered.
That's what stops me from playing a lot of games.
Yeah.
Just like, it has an update. I don't want to do it.
But hey, you know what it's time for?
Marvel.
No, dumbass.
Oh.
Game Awards. Stupid elephant. Dumbass elephant. Get back in your cage. No peanuts for you tonight.
I just went, what the fuck? Just me doing the Marvel elephant, but sad.
I guess I could add sad Marvel elephant. I think that's been just the constant for Marvel. But no, it's time for the Game Awards. So, I've listed them all together for which, if something has won multiple categories, I have them all listed here. So, to go through those, surprisingly with Best Game, Astrobot, but it also won Direction, Best Action/Adventure Game, and Best Family Game, which is also surprising. Because as you said, it's a single-player game. Best Narrative and RPG Game is Metaphor Fantasio, which kind of sounds familiar now that I actually say it out loud. So I'm going to look that up. Because at first it didn't sound familiar, but Fantasio, like sounds like something. Oh, it's like an anime-esque type of game. Best Action Game was Black Myth Wukong, which I thought would have been just Best Game of the Year. Best Score is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Audio Design and Performance is Senu's Saga Hellblade 2. Innovation in Accessibility is Prince of Persia The Lost Crown. Games for Impact is Neva. I don't think I finished typing that one out. But Best Ongoing and Best Multiplayer Game is Helldivers 2. Best Community Support is Baldur's Gate 3. Best Indie Independent Indie Debut and Mobile Game is Balaltro. And the best VR/AR game is Batman Arkham Shadow. Best Fighting Game, Tekken 8.
Ooh.
Best Sim/Strategy Game, Frostpunk 2. Best Sports/Racing Games, EA Sports, FC 25. And lastly, which is my favorite of, the adaptations, Best Adaptation, Fallout. Which it would have been between this or Arcane. So either way, Ella Purnell was walking out of that with a trophy, I think. I don't know who got the trophy. But Ella Purnell, yeah. Ella Purnell's great. I need to watch more Ella Purnell stuff. I'm gonna watch Sweet Pea. That came out, and it's about her being like a serial killer, and that seems fun.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, Jonathan Nolan teased New Vegas for Fallout Season 2 during his speech. I want to thank Fallout New Vegas fans for not burning down my house. You'll be thankful you didn't. And Ella Purnell has said that she thinks she's going to step away from video game adaptations for now to avoid being typecast. I'm going to be the video game girl, which there are worse things than to be than that, I suppose. Which, yeah, you could be the racist girl. Yeah, I'm happy Fallout won, because Fallout's a fucking amazing show. Naughty Dog has revealed a new game. It's called Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet. It debuted with a trailer at the awards. It follows a bounty hunter who ends up stranded on a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. The trailer looks nice, and Kingo is video game.
Joy, Kingo.
But yeah, this feels very, We'll Save the Galaxy-esque. It feels like it could very easily be in that universe. It's got a different, vibe going on, but, yeah. Like, the second book of that trilogy just kind of, was like, oh, we're on this planet where, these heroes are like, you guys are safe. There's no communication here. Feels like it could be you can just be one of the people in that universe too. Something I'm looking forward to, which I don't think you actually saw the trailer of, Hazlights Split Faction.
No, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, Hazlight is the people who made It Takes Two, so this is their new
Oh, okay, I have actually watched the trailer for this.
Yeah,
I didn't know what it was by name.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, it's a game about two story makers who get sucked into their stories, and they have to work their way through. They're swapping genres, while one makes fantasy and the other makes sci-fi. Each level will have unique abilities. I'm just looking forward to this. We still need to play It Takes Two, which I think I have installed somewhere on one of my many things.
I believe I do too. I think. I'm not sure though.
As long as one of us have it installed, we're good. I think. Well, I guess the other would have to install the pass, probably.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it looks fun, and it ended with, you have unpaid parking tickets. Time to die. And that is funny. I like dying due to unpaid parking tickets. An untitled game from Bluepoint Games, the creators of Ico and Shadow of the Colossus, that had a trailer. I didn't watch it, because I don't care about those. Elden Ring Night Rain has also been announced. Came with a trailer and a poster. It'll be a co-op game that'll release sometime in 2025.
Oh, co-op, fun.
I also didn't watch this. A Game of Thrones game is in the works. It will be titled Game of Thrones King's Road. It will be developed by Netmarble. Trailer also released with this game called Dispatch. It's a Telltale-esque game. It looks like it'll be a fun story. Ex-hero dispatches heroes to crimes and, whatnot. And it looks like it'd have a fun cast of characters. And it ends with, you gonna eat those twinks. Midnight Murder Club. It seems like it'll be a fun little 2-team game where you try to eliminate other teams in the dark with a flashlight and a revolver. It'll probably not live long, though. But it looks fun. Could be a fun Gmod game mode.
Short shelf life.
Yeah. It would be fun in VR, I feel.
Oh, yeah. It does look like it'd be good for that. Especially since it looks like it's mostly all in the dark, so they could hide a lot of, how much current technology can actually do.
Yeah.
The limitations, that's what I was thinking of. Limitations of the software and everything. They could hide a lot.
I need to play VR chat more, because there's so much, things you can do in VR chat.
Yeah.
Look, I've been hearing about the Spider Lab world that we played that one time. I hear it's gotten a lot better. And it's basically its own Spider-Man VR game in VR chat. So I'm very curious to dive back into that. Kyora had a teaser. It seemed like it's basically just Terraria.
Yeah.
I didn't watch too much of it. Dave the Diver.
I mean, it was very
Jungle.
short.
Yeah. Dave the Diver in the Jungle had a trailer.
Yeah, it was about what I expected.
Yeah.
Just looked like one of the cutscenes from that game, so.
Then you have Shadow Labyrinth, which will be a Pac-Man game, and it's basically just what Secret Level episode's going to be. Or is.
Yeah, that one already came out.
And as I said to that, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
It has the same tagline, to survive this world, you must eat. And yeah, it's just, you play as a guy with a sword killing monsters, and Pac-Man is with you, and he's probably has, special abilities you unlock through the game. Borderlands 4 had a trailer. Looks fun. I don't know what's happening most of it, but what I do know is that it looks like we have pod racing.
Zane's back.
Which one is that?
The Irish guy, white hair, the Digiclone and whatnot. That's the first guy I played as in Borderlands 3, and I'm excited to have him back.
Nice. I need to play Borderlands 3. I think I still have... No, I uninstalled it because it's 100 gigabytes and I wasn't playing it for the ages.
It is very big.
Yeah. I still have Borderlands 2 VR installed, though, because I've been wanting to play my VR more. So I have that, I have Super Hot VR reinstalled again, Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners. Helldivers 2, Omens of Tyranny, the new update. I need that Helldiver teddy bear. I need that. But yeah, we finally have a new enemy type, and it seems like it's gonna be zombie stuff. And yeah, those fucking bastards attacked our home and took our freedom. Not on my watch. I'm excited to play that. Jimmy's still playing Helldivers with our friend Sebastian.
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I knew it.
And then Theo, if you join as well, we could finally have a first 4-person team.
Oh, damn.
I think we had one before. Once.
Yeah, once.
Then The Witcher 4 had a trailer. Circe will be the main character. Our protagonist. Killing Floor 3 had a trailer. Mecha Break had a trailer. Then Turok Origins has been announced. Just crazy that a Turok game's coming out. It's been, I think, ages. Turok. Latest game.
Or not Turok.
That is the question.
Oh, that's the end of the podcast. Alright, good night.
No, that's the end of Turok talk.
Oh, okay.
Released in 2008. It was a reboot. So that's the latest game. That is fucking crazy. 12 years later, they're just alright. Turok time. Or 16 years later. But the live-action Warhammer 40k TV series is officially moving forward at Prime. It's official. Games Workshop and Amazon Studios have finalized their deal. The creative guidelines are nailed down, and we're all set to bring Warhammer to the screen. Games Workshop has said. You like Artemin.
Oh yeah, I like Artemin.
And you like Pokemon. At least a bit, I'd assume.
Yeah.
But yeah, Artemin's doing a Pokemon project.
Cool.
Yeah, I feel like Pokemon's just one of those things that I just kind of like What's happening is that there's going to be a new Virtua Fighter game in the works at Sega.
Oh, yay.
And also, Idris Elba wants to see a live-action Cyberpunk 2077 movie. I think Keanu Reeves' character and my character together would be whoa. So let's speak that into existence.
Would be whoa.
Yeah, they'd be whoa.
Whoa.
Idris
Fucking
Elba
Bill
and
and Ted,
Keanu Reeves
Excellent
also
Adventure.
want a Knuckles and Shadow spin-off show.
Yeah, alright. That makes sense to me.
Sonic 3 had a clip, and it just kind of, showed why Keanu Reeves is a great choice for Sonic, and that I need to watch the movies. Because I have not seen Sonic 1 or 2, or the Knuckles show. I have not seen the Knuckles show, before you ask.
I have not either.
Have you seen the Sonic movies, though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Lastly, there were some Sonic posters, and I think they're quite fun. Just kind of funny. 2 Christmas ones. A Die Hard one.
Not Die Hard.
Just weird. I like the first Christmas one, the one with the Christmas ornaments with everyone on them. I think that's funny. And Lego Sonic. Or Lego Shadow. That's funny, too. There's also Sonic Racing Cross Worlds that's been released. Or announced. So
And now,
it's going to be like a
released.
Yeah, it's released right now. For you only, though. You have to go find it,
good.
though. Go search for it. It's out in the world. You have a quest now, young Theo.
No.
Find and play Sonic Racing Unleashed.
No.
Yeah, that's right. That's the correct answer. Because you can't, because that's not the game. It's Sonic Racing Across Worlds. I tricked you.
No.
Anyways, you want to know some dumb Sesame Street news?
Yay.
Warner Brothers has decided to not renew their deal to release new episodes of Sesame Street. So Sesame Street or Sesame Workshop is now looking for a new studio to release new episodes. Which, like, how do you not pick up Sesame Street?
Yeah.
What?
Interesting.
Like, I will be showing my kids Sesame Street when I have kids. Like that. That's a definite. That and the Muppets. Anything else, I don't care. They can watch hardcore pornography for all I care. As long as they see Sesame Street and the Muppets, I'll be a happy father. I'm not going to be showing them pornography, to be clear.
Okay.
I'm just saying they can, as long as they've seen Sesame Street and the Muppets. Speaking about pornography, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie, had a trailer. And we see Daffy's nude butt and Daffy's big twerking butt.
Good. Uh-huh.
See double Daffy butt. Double Daffy butt.
Yay.
And that's all I have to say. I don't really know what it's about. I think it's about, Daffy saving Earth with Porky Pig as his fun little companion. Yeah, it looks fun. Something I probably won't watch in theaters because I think it's coming to theaters. Something I'll just wait until it's on streaming. Just like a Tom and Jerry movie is in the works with Rashida Jones, Will Cormack, Mick Cormack, and Michael Govier writing the script. And now, this is a rumor, I guess. It's been kind of debunked by both Warner Brothers and Greta's representatives. But it was reported by I forgot where. Barbie 2 is reportedly in early stages. Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach have pitched their idea for a sequel to Warner Brothers. Both Warner Brothers and Greta's representatives have refuted these claims, though. So, I don't know. Like, on one side, it makes sense that it would have a sequel, but I don't think Greta would be attached. I don't think Greta would want to make a sequel to Barbie. Warner Brothers, for sure. It's money. It made, like, a bunch of money. Man, I missed last year. Last year was fucking great when it came to movies and shows. This year kind of was a stinky one. Like, it wasn't horrible, I guess, but, like, I don't really know what my best movie is going to be. Greta Gerwig's Narnia film has begun filming. It will begins filming in July 2025. It's a very new take. It's all about rock and roll, says Amy Pascal. Which, what? What? I'm confused, but in Greta, we trust. What I don't trust is a shitty Bang Bang reboot. It is in the works. Chitty, sorry. More like shitty Bang Bang, because it will be shitty. Anya Taylor-Joy says she's excited to begin filming Dune Messiah. I am so thrilled to be a part of it. I'm such a big fan of everybody that's a part of that project, and I just can't wait. That's a live clip of Anya Taylor-Joy saying that. She's actually in the
Mhm.
room with us right now.
Right now.
Yeah. Well, she's leaving now.
Oh my god.
That's all I needed her for. Yeah, she's gone. It's cool to have
Okay.
Anya on the podcast, though.
Oh, for sure.
There was also a trailer and 2 posters for the 28 Years Later movie, which posters are cool. I like the 28 days it began, in 28 weeks it spread, in 28 years it evolved. Because it also leaves the door wide open for what happened in 28 months. Final Destination Bloodlines will release on May 16th, 2025. Mckenna Grace has been cast in Scream 7. One Punch Man Season 3 is going to release next year. And something I'm excited about is Robert Kirkman and Ryan Ottley are going to make a new Invincible comic series called Invincible Battle Beast, and that's releasing April 2025. And that had a little 2 arts. And I think this might have been announced actually before, but I don't remember. It was. Huh, why is this in the news again? But still, I'm excited for it. Battle Beast is a cool character, and I'm excited to see him again in Season 3 of Invincible. There's also a trailer for Novocaine, which I don't know if you watched it, Feel, but I think it looks very fun. It starts Jack Quaid as a guy who cannot feel pain, setting out to save his girlfriend who's been kidnapped during a bank heist.
Fun.
And yeah, it looks like very fun. It's very just Jack Quaid, like Huey-esque, like that. Characters can be one and the same, except he can't feel pain, so he's not as, like, scared.
Yeah.
But yeah, my prediction is that the girlfriend's gonna end up being with the gang that robbed the bank. Then there was a trailer for Cleaner, an action thriller starring Daisy Ridley, from director Martin Campbell. It's kind of like Die Hard, but a bit different, and Daisy Ridley. I meant to watch the trailer for it, but I didn't. So, womp womp. Rick and Morty,
Womp womp.
Season 8 also had a teaser, which I didn't watch, because I don't give a shit about Rick and Morty.
Yeah, watch it.
Seth Rogen also wants to be in a live-action Emperor's New Groove. So,
What?
yeah. Well, it's not announced. He wants to be in one.
Yeah. Which
yeah,
means it will happen eventually.
probably. There'll be a live-action reboot of everything
It's what he
eventually.
wants.
The Prison Break reboot is also moving forward at Hulu. The series will be set in the same universe as the original series, but focused on new characters. There's also a Malcolm in the Middle revival happening on Disney+. The original cast returning, and it's only going to be 4 episodes long. It'll follow Malcolm and his daughter as Hal and Lois demand their presence for their 40th wedding anniversary party. There's also a live-action Tangled remake in the works at Disney. Michael Gracie, who directed The Greatest Showman, is in talks to direct it. And Austin Butler is being cast as Patrick Bateman in Lucio Guadagnino's American Psycho remake. I don't know why I skipped the Tangled bit. I am excited for that. I love Tangled. Tangled's such a good movie. It may be one of the only Disney movies I've seen. Like Disney, animated on its own movies. Not Pixar or any of that bullshit. So yeah, I haven't seen most of these movies. I probably won't, but Tangled is good.
You probably won't. How dare you probably don't.
Paul Mescal has been cast in the Beatles biopic. Ridley Scott says he was previously... Paul Mescal has been cast in the Beatles biopic, says Ridley Scott. And he was previously rumored to play Paul McCartney. And Joseph Quinn is also being eyed to play George Harrison in Sam Mendes' The Beatles biopic.
He said my poor name.
What did she hear?
My poor name? Is that what you said? Yeah.
Huh.
She has a poor name and a rich name, apparently.
Huh? Yeah, it's common.
What is your rich
I
name?
said porn.
Oh, porn?
Oh,
Oh,
that's even more common.
yeah. Yeah, I was totally bringing up we all have our own porn names in case, just in case it happens.
Just in case. You need something to fall back on.
Yeah.
You need a backup porn cast.
Backup porn. I mean, I guess that might be what I end up doing, packing up.
It's my backup job. Porn. You know why I call it my backup job? Because I'm back up on the job.
I'm backing up.
I won't do
And his
sex
name is
any
Job.
other way. Anyways, Animal Friends is a movie that will release on October 10th, 2025 in theaters. It's described as a live-action, CGI hybrid, R-rated road trip adventure starring Ryan Reynolds, Jason Momoa, Vince Vaughn, Aubrey Plaza, and Addison Rae. This is a fucking weird cast.
Yeah. A bit.
Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds will also star in a new film together called Boy Band. The film follows members of a boy band who reunite when they are middle-aged men. It's going to be Deadpool 4, secretly. They're just going to do what they originally were going to do for Deadpool 3 and do it now. Tom Holland has launched his own production company, Billy 17, with Harry Holland and Will South. They are already developing Burnt, a film written by Rodney Rothman, who wrote Into the Spider-Verse, an adaptation of Teddy Wayne's The Winner, and, get this, Tom Holland is eyeing to star in an adaptation of it, in the adaptation. It's described as The White Lotus meets the talented Mr. Ripley. The film follows a recent graduate who begins an intoxicating relationship with a recent divorcee. Anyways, Theo, do you know what time it is?
Huh? Marvel?
Good job. You can have one peanut tonight.
Marvel, 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 Marvel.
Don't push it. It's not even a sad elephant anymore. It's just a scared one. What has happened to this elephant? How far
The same
it's
thing
came.
that the raccoon has went through.
No, the raccoon isn't scared. That's why it still comes back. I
That's true.
think the raccoon just has fun.
Sometimes I forget the lore.
I don't think the raccoon has any lore. And if there is, I don't know it. I can't listen to what's happening in the intro.
Imagine if everything we've said in the intro is the lore to that fucking thing. That'd be insane.
I can always pick out just a few little bits of a conversation, and it's always so funny. Because it's just like, what the fuck were we talking about? And I'll never know. No, that's flat. Anyways, yeah, Godzilla is gonna
Yeah,
fight
you are.
in the Marvel Universe. What the fuck, man? Why would you say that about Abby? Godzilla will fight in the Marvel Universe in 2025. A 6-issue comic crossover.
I feel like you took a second to look back to see if maybe she heard that.
No, I didn't actually.
He's like, oh, okay. You're just hoping not, and hoping, like, if I turn on my webcam right now, is she behind me? I just see a flaming eye, just.
Staring into me.
You're still fucking on podcast, you fuck.
Hey.
I hate the stupid podcast.
Hey, all I'm saying is, right now, her and I are not together. I don't know why I said that.
Uh-huh.
It's not even what I meant to say. I don't remember what I meant to say, because the context is no longer in my brain. But I know it's not what I meant to say. But it was too late, so I just doubled down.
Mm-hmm.
And I regret my choice.
Yep, that's right. My God.
But yeah, the 6-issue comic crossover will have issues focused on the Fantastic Four, Hulk, Spider-Man,
Oh, yeah.
X-Men, Thor, probably just the whole Avengers for the last one.
Probably.
Or all of those 5 groups teaming up. But yeah, Godzilla versus the Fantastic Four. We'll see the Fantastic Four fighting King Ghidorah, who has become the new herald for
Ghidorah.
Galactus, which is
Why?
why not?
I mean, cool, but what?
Why not?
Okay. And why not?
And speaking of Marvel characters fighting big things, we had a little teaser for the Voltron episode of What If, and it seems like they're all like Hulk creatures, so I wonder what the introduction of those are going to be. But yeah, we've also had this little poster for What If Season 3. And along with that, it came with the dates for the episodes. And for What If, the episodes will start on the 22nd and go through the 29th, releasing every day. It'll be starting with What If Hulk fought the Avengers? What if Agatha went to Hollywood? What if the Red Guardian stopped the Winter Soldier?
So, Agatha has a Scooby-Doo episode.
I think so.
Agatha goes to Hollywood.
What if
Fucking Scooby-Doo.
Howard the Duck got hitched?
Wait, what? That's an actual episode?
Yep.
Yes!
What if the emergence to
Yes!
So hey, Eternals reference.
Yeah.
What if 1872? What? What if the Watcher disappeared? And what if? For this being the last 8 episodes of this show, what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
What if Agatha went to Hollywood?
Yeah, that is actually a terrible choice.
And like,
that seems like a waste.
the Howard the Duck one's funny, like as like a comic one, but like with the limited 8 episodes, that also kind of feels like a waste.
I'm excited for them.
I am curious about what 1872 is. I don't know what that is, so okay.
Cowboys.
Oh wait, maybe it is. I kind of remember Cowboys being in the teaser.
Wolverine as a cowboy. That's all I want.
What if Season 3 trailer?
Cowboys.
It is Cowboys. And I don't know who this lady is, but Shang-Chi's in it. Shang-Chi's going to be in the...
Cool. Fun. Fancy.
Oh, so I think the Howard the Duck getting hitched one is a continuation off the Party Thor episode. Because it seems like he's with Darcy. And I think they got together in that episode. I also feel like the Red Guardian and Winter Soldier one's a waste. Because we're just going to see the two of them paired up in the Thunderbolts. Not even a year later. Like, I feel like the first 4 episodes kind of suck when it comes to being the last 8 episodes. And hey, the poster doesn't have any Peggy Carter, so that's kind of cool. No, never mind. It does, I think. The very front, that looks like Peggy. Oh, Dormammu's gonna be in an episode. Moon Knight's gonna be in an episode.
Yay!
He's gonna be in the Voltron episode. That's crazy. And he gets his own little mech. So is Photon, Red Guardian, Shang-Chi. Oh, the fucking 1872 episode looks good.
Yay! Cowboys.
Because it's fucking
Wild West.
Because it's Shang-Chi in the Wild West, and he's just fucking like throwing hands.
Where's Iron Fist? I said his name right this time.
Huh. Evil Watchers, I guess.
Oh, fun.
Yep, Peggy Carter's in this. They just couldn't leave Peggy Carter out of a season. Well,
no.
Hey, you know what they also...
7 almost.
Yeah. You know what they also can't leave out of things?
Monica Rambeau. Yeah?
No, that I'm fine with. She's not that,
Oh, okay, good.
She is in stuff. But
Yeah.
I feel like
Not
she
as much
couldn't-
as Peggy.
Yeah, Peggy's just like taken over What If. But no, Chris Evans and RDJ. Because Chris Evans is joining the Avengers Doomsday cast.
Yeah, I
Unclear
seen that.
if what he's going to be playing. But hey, at least also Anthony Mackie is confirmed to play Captain America.
Oh, good.
And also, Benedict Cumberbatch is confirming himself to be in the movie. I'm really excited to not only work with the Russo brothers again, but to have RDJ returning as Dr. Doom. I think there's going to be some really cool developments ahead.
What?
I don't know.
What an accent
Yeah.
are you doing?
I started with British, and then I did like some weird fuckhead fucking like Australian-esque type thing. but still fucked. It wasn't even a proper Australian accent. I don't know what that was.
Man, he went Dutch there for a second, and I really hated it.
But hey, Haley Atwell is also reported to join the cast,
But cool.
so maybe Peggy Carter will be in Doomsday. Captain Carter.
Yay! Yay!
More. More.
More. Why isn't she in Marvel Rivals?
That's so true. But yeah. There was also initially a plan for
Is there a Captain America?
yeah, there's a tank.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I could not remember, honestly.
It's also funny because like his shield doesn't immediately deflect a lot of abilities, but he deflects like Iron Man's, Magneto's, and Groot. Like he can withstand some other of the alts, but like, yeah, just funny. Like the Iron Man ult doesn't just blast on his shield; you could just reflect it back at Iron Man and kill him. But yeah, there was initially a plan for Chris Evans to return as Captain America in a standalone film alongside Haley Atwell, but a story couldn't for that film couldn't be nailed down because they were nailing down.
Oh my god.
But there's also a teaser for Brave New World and new little look-see daisies, a little poster and a little Empire magazine cover. The magazine cover looks odd, very weird. But the poster is nice. I like the poster. This is, I think, the best teaser / trailer we've gotten for this movie.
Yeah.
Which is so sad, because it's like the 4th or 5th one. And somehow, this Captain America movie, out of like a survey of 9,000 people, was the most anticipated thing coming out this next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like, Superman was number 9.
Oh.
And Fantastic Four, I think, was like 4. Jurassic World was 3. I forgot what was second.
I don't know.
Which, it's still weird. Like, what the fuck? I found it. It was disgusting. Disgusting film. Disgusting film. Okay, so yeah, number 10, 28 years later. Number 9, Superman 2. Or Superman, sorry. Number 8, The Accountant 2. 7, Wicked 2. 6, Avatar Fire and Ash. 5, Fantastic Four. Number 4, Ballerina. 3, Jurassic World Rebirth. 2, Mission Impossible The Final Reckoning. And 1, Captain America Brave New World. Which is... There's no way this is correct. Like, Avatar 3 at 6? There's no way... How is Captain America number 1? This just doesn't make sense to me. Like, I'm excited for it, but it doesn't look good. And this is surveyed from Fandango, according to 9,000. Harrison Ford also talked about playing Red Hulk. Just another day at the office. I'll try to understand the ambition of the filmmakers and to be useful to them. I just didn't sit at home at night and say, oh, what do I want to do when I turn into the Hulk? Didn't seem to me to be a terribly difficult acting proposition. Which is very good things to say. But Ryan Reynolds also says Deadpool won't be a part of the Avengers or the X-Men, but can appear in their films. He always needs to stay an outsider. His ultimate dream is to be accepted and appreciated, but he can't be accepted. Which, that's true. And then he also said that he sees Deadpool more as a supporting character going forward. If he comes back, it's going to be in someone else's movie. Channing Tatum? I would happily be a 5th banana in his movie, or anyone else's. And this part I don't remember, but apparently I guess Denzel Washington said revealed that he's going to be in Black Panther 3, so he says he has apologized to Ryan Coogler for revealing that.
Denzel.
And Theo, you know Craven just released, right?
It actually released?
Oh, yeah, I guess you didn't. Yeah, I did. And it's flopping.
Oh, good.
So yeah, let's talk about how Sony screwed the pooch. So, according to a Sony source, the deal with Disney never, precluded Sony from using Spider-Man in its movies that didn't bear his name. The Spider-Verse movies, profusion of Peter Parker's, Gwen Stacy's, and the other various Spider people certainly bears that out. But there was a feeling within the studio that audiences would not accept Holland's Spidey suddenly popping up in a live-action film that wasn't part of the MCU, especially after Spider-Man No Way Home. Privately, insiders acknowledge that Craven, Madam Web, and Morbius are creative and critical duds. even if they also insist that Morbius, which made 1.67 million globally, did turn a profit. Which, let's just... Morbius budget. Okay. 75 to 83 million with marketing. At least. Okay, maybe I'll give them like a quarter of their budget, like, as profit. Maybe they made like 25,000. Maybe. I don't remember how much marketing it had. That wasn't like just people making a meme of it. But yeah, moving forward, they say the studio will need to be more discerning about which, if any, of the studio's stable of Spider-Man's characters should be elevated into their own movie franchise. There's a different possibility as well. You could hire a different Spider-Man. Bach says it doesn't have to be Tom. So yeah, this whole time they literally could just have used even Tom Holland's Spider-Man. But they could have used a Spider-Man in their movies, and they just like, nah. Let's not. Which is so just dumb and baffling, and why? Just make a Sinister Six movie by building up 6 villains in movies. Like, you don't need to do 6 different movies. You can have, like, 2 villains in a movie. Like, you can have Spider-Man take out the Shocker or Rhino at the beginning of a movie. And then, boom, that's 2. And then you can still have 2 other villains in those other movies. Boom, that's 4. 3 movies. Having to take care of a, like, villain that's not going to be in their own movie. That will be part of the Sinister Six. And then a main villain for the movie. Boom. Easy. But yeah. Spum is dead. As Craven is its last movie. Yeah. Sony Pictures universe of Marvel movies.
That's fun.
Credit the Weekly Planet podcast. Nick Mason.
Mm.
But yeah, Jarrell Jerome says he hasn't recorded his lines for Beyond Spider-Verse yet. He's the voice of Miles G. Morales. And then, yeah, Sony is taking a lot of tender, loving care when it comes to releasing Spider-Man Beyond Spider-Verse. It won't debut until at least 2026, which isn't new news. People are like going like, oh, it's new news, but it's not. We knew it wasn't. So yeah, I don't know. But, do you remember Rada the Hutt, Theo?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jeremy Allen White is going to play us in The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm so surprised we're getting Rada the Hutt back.
Yeah. I thought he'd be just a mostly forgotten character.
I thought he'd be dead. Dead in a ditch somewhere. But he's still alive and kicking. So good for him. Should have seen him in Book of Boba Fett. And Johnny Coyne will be reprising his role as an Imperial warlord in Mandalorian and Grogu. And lastly, for the week's news, Robert Timothy Smith says he would listen to cutesy songs like Leslie Gore's Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows to gain character as Neil. Which, hell yeah. I can't wait to start watching Skeleton Crew. But I'm going to wait until the year's over to do that.
Right.
Because at least Creature Commandos is like 20-minute episodes. Wow, that is like 30 to 40 minutes. And I have more things that I want to watch. I want to watch other things.
Wow, I can't believe they made another Netflix series that had things in it.
Hi, just jumping in here quickly to express that I am sorry for the lateness of this episode, because I've been sick. So, yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, blah 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 blah. There is no topic because we have like an hour's worth of news. And also, little difficulties behind the scenes. So, yeah. I still need to record the news of the other episode, so that's also fun. So wish me luck. That's probably going to be a few days late as well. Have a good night. Love you. Here's suggest and reject. I pressed the wrong button.
Okay. Well, I kind of forgot some things last week. So I watched Murder Mystery and The Do-Over, which are both Adam Sandler movies. Murder Mystery, I don't really care about. It was fine. I would rather watch Knives Out, though, instead. But The Do-Over was surprisingly good. I had a surprisingly good time with that. So, yeah, I'd suggest The Do-Over. I'd probably reject Murder Mystery. I don't think it's worth it. But then
There's
Anyone
two
But
of
You.
them.
Yeah, there is 2 of those. I didn't watch the second one. Abby did. But I was playing Fortnite with Ben and Evan. So.
Right.
Then I did watch Anyone But You, which is also surprisingly good. And I'd also suggest it. I had a fun time watching it. I didn't think I'd like it, but hey, I did. And I'd suggest it. And then, this week, I haven't finished anything, but I have started I've watched the first episode of The Penguin. I'm about halfway through Agatha, and I'm caught up on Creature Commandos. So that's what I've been doing this week. Plus, some Fortnite and some Marvel Rivals and some other little bits and tads. But yeah, nothing finished this week. I will get Agatha finished probably the next 2 nights. And The Penguin, I'll get finished before we do our recap episode. Because I definitely want to talk about Penguin. I hear it's good, so I want it to be in my list of things I've done.
Of course you do.
She's on TikTok now.
Yeah, that's how it usually goes.
Anyways, you should get the demon out. Also, she's watched Harry Potter. And since she left, it's a reject.
Fuck you.
Wait, what?
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Arnold Schwarzenegger. That not sound good. I did not say his name. Very good.
Not at all.
Not at all.
The
The
headphones are still on,
Terminator.
too.
Yay.
Okay, yeah, outro time.
Yay. To the chopper.
Is that where the demon is? Who gave him that?
Clearly Abby did.
God damn it.
Likes chaos.
She didn't even get to meet the demon.
Nope. Would have been just so confused and bored. It's like, it's just him.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right. What'd you expect? Expect some fancy shit?
An actual fucking demon. He's not Etrigan.
You start reciting fucking Latin.
Yeah. Doing slam poetry in Latin.
Did you not hear that the first time round?
Huh?
When you first brought up slam poetry, we were both snapping.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't expect you guys to do it for as long as you did. And I was just like, well, now it's too late for me to join it.
Yeah. Listen, we respect the rules of slam poetry in this household.
Was that your slam poetry? We respect it.
Yes.
Snap, 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 snap.
That was my poetry. Thank you for coming. Yes, you in the crowd. I
Yes.
saw that, Jerry. Jerry came to my slam poetry.
Right. Yeah, Jerry. Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Jerry from Rick and Morty.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Jerry, the
Cable guy.
the slime. Yes.
Jerry the cable guy.
Jerry can.
What can you do?
He can be a gas can.
Holy shit. Get over here, Jerry.
I can't believe he's done it.
I need one of those. This has been the gas can and cars corner of the podcast, brought to you by Theo.
You're welcome. Man, she's missing out on content.
No, that's what I'm thinking. Bad? She's missing out on good times and good laughs. Can't sleep this
Okay.
off.
You can't sleep this off, so we'll just have a sleep off. Dun dun dun.
Thank you. That was the sleep off.
That time I knew it was coming.
It's so dumb, but just funny.
And now we'll actually have something for the fucking best jokes of the podcast part. We can actually have something.
Yeah, I can add something for the year. Slam poetry.
It happened at the very end, but it was very important.
It's the only one that's remembered. See, the thing is, I want them to be like, I guess, ongoing jokes, so it doesn't work with anything else that I found funny.
It's just we can keep this ongoing for this episode and the next episode, and then it's technically ongoing.
No,
for this
even if it's
year.
ongoing through the episode, it's fine. I feel like there's not been really
yeah?
ongoing bits that we've had in these past few episodes.
No, not really.
Like, some of them are kind of long, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess me being rude.
Oh, yeah. You do that.
Because I do have one from one of the past two episodes called "Hype's a Rude Boy," and I was rude this episode. There we go. We have 2 bits.
Yay.
Evil Spade. What is this? Okay. So far, out of the clips I have that I found funny, it's Interested Elder,
Okay.
intro Abby, speaking of hoes, The Horrors of Snow White,
Mm-hmm.
Hype's a Rude Boy,
Mm-hmm.
Sick Elephant, Snoop is from Port, Evil space children.
The what? Oh, wait, no. What?
For Skeleton Crew.
Oh, okay.
Kendall Jenner and Wallets and Grommets.
Kendall Jenner is just one of the podcast answers to the inanimate object becomes a real boy.
And Freaky Alien Time.
I think you should add how
Okay.
you said that we weren't together when you filmed the podcast. That was funny.
She's gonna remember that.
She's gonna hold that in her forever.
Uh-huh.
Hey, I haven't edited this podcast yet, so.
Yeah, that's not even gonna be in it.
That's not in the folder yet. It's still in
And
record.
if I was editing it, I'd have it repeated every so often as the episode regularly goes along. Instead of editing out the empty silence, I'm just gonna put that in all of them.
Yeah, any long gap, it's just we're not together when the podcast is recording. We're not together when the podcast is recorded.
There's a lot.
It's definitely got to double up sometimes.
And
No, I'm
imagine
saying.
fucking the the pause is shorter than you saying that, so it just extends the episode.
Oh, it's not just for the empty air. It's the clip has to stay there fully.
Uh-huh. It can't be like sped up or slowed down or anything. It has to be the exact same length every single time, and just put into whenever any empty silence spots are.
I'm not doing that, but I hope someone does one day.
That'd be amazing.
I'll focus on just making the episode empty air. But I hope in between every sentence that is spoken, someone one day will just put that audio in between every word or every sentence. And see how long the episode goes. But I think this
5 hours.
episode, there's no way it would just be 5 hours. I feel like this episode might be 3 hours on its own. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like we only recorded the actual part of the episode for like an hour. I don't know. Maybe an hour and a half. And then we also have the news. Still.
God.
I mean, we've already done the news. Haha, ha 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 ha. This is filmed chronologically.
Oh, okay.
As every podcast ever is.
For a second there, I'm just like, wait, when the fuck did we do that?
Alright, well, yeah.
Oh, I guess we're pretty close to done then. For a second there, I'm just like, ooh, okay.
This has been the very special episode 75 featuring my lovely girlfriend, Abby. We are together while I am filming this, but I am rude while filming this. As I'm rude whenever I film the podcast for some reason. The podcast unlocks my inner darkness, I think. I think I'm understanding. This is how I let out my demon. My breakdowns and everything. This is how I free my evilness. But yeah, this has been episode 75. You can find me at HypeClin or iHypeClin anywhere. I don't know
You
if
can't
Abby...
find me.
Abby, are you still awake?
Yeah.
Do you want me to promote anything?
No.
You can't find her either.
No.
So yeah, you can find me at iHypeClin or HypeClin anywhere you find say. The podcast, same thing, at the Idotic Podcast or at Idotic Pod. And you can send us an email so we can have things to suggest or reject at idoticpodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, that's all we have to say. Excuse me? I think the demon hit its head on the helicopter. Oh, it split its head halfway open. Damn.
I have no breathing hole. Yay.
Anyways, to punt or not to punt. Good riddance. We are finally free of that demon. Have a good night, everyone.